Please repeat. Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So the last thing Manish asked me to speak on is the importance of Ekadashee. So I found something, and who is better authority than Krishna? Anybody? No. There's no better authority than Krishna. So here is what Krishna says about Ekadashee. Arjuna asked, O Lord Krishna, according to you, 1,000 Vedic sacrifices does not equal one Ekadashee fast. How many? 1,000 Vedic sacrifices. How can this be? How has Ekadashee become the most meritorious of all days? Lord Krishna replied, I will tell you why Ekadashee is the most purifying of all days. In Satya Yuga, there once lived an amazingly fearsome demon called Mura. Always very angry, he terrified all the demigods, defeating even Indra, the king of heaven, Vivaswam, the 8 Vasus, Lord Brahma, Vayu, Agni. And with his powerful, terrible power, Mura brought all the demigods under his control. Lord Indra then approached Lord Shiva and said, we have all fallen from our planets and are now wandering helplessly on earth. O Lord, how can we find relief from this affliction? What will be our fate? Lord Shiva replied, O best of the demigods, go to that place where Lord Vishnu, the rider of Garuda, resides. He is known as Jagannath. Everybody say, Jagannath. The master of all universes and their shelter as well. He is devoted to protecting all souls surrendered to him. Lord Krishna continued, O Arjuna, winner of wealth, after Lord Indra heard these words from Lord Shiva, he proceeded with all the demigods to the place where Lord Jagannath, the protector of all souls, was resting. And seeing the Lord sleeping upon the water, the demigods joined their palms and, led by Indra, recited prayers. O Supreme Lord, Lord of all other lords, you are the protector of those who take shelter of you. O Supreme Mystic, O shelter of the fearful, please rescue and protect us. We demigods have been defeated by the demons and have thus fallen from the heavenly realms. Deprived of our positions, O Lord of the universe, we are now wandering about this earthly planet. So this is one of the, you could say, defects of going to the heavenly planets. Your position is not secure. There are so many episodes where the demigods are kicked out of heaven. It's like so many people in Florida were kicked out of their homes by the hurricane and the flood. Same way with Houston. They were kicked out. You think going to the heavenly planets is a great thing? You're also going to get kicked out. Lord Krishna continued, having heard Indra and the other demigods speak these words, Sri Vishnu, everybody say, replied, what demon possesses such great powers of delusion that he has been able to defeat all of you? What is his name? Where does he live? Where does he get his strength? Tell me everything, Indra. Do not fear. Indra replied, O supreme Godhead, O you who vanquished the fear in your pure devotees' hearts. There was once a powerful demon of the Brahman dynasty whose name was Nadijanga. He was extraordinarily fearsome and wholly dedicated to destroying the demigods. And he begot an infamous son named Mura. Mura's great capital city is Chandravati. And from that city, the terrible, evil, and powerful Mura demon has conquered the three worlds and brought all the demigods under his control, driving them out of their kingdom. He himself has assumed the roles of Indra, Agni, Yama, Vayu, Isha, Soma, Nariti, Pasi. He also has been emanating light in the role of the sun god and has turned himself into the clouds as well. It is impossible for the demigods to defeat Mura. O Lord Vishnu, please kill this demon and make us demigods victorious. Lord Krishna continued. Hearing these words, Lord Janardhan, everybody say, Janardhan, became very angry and said, O powerful demigods, all together you may now advance on the capital of Mura. Thus encouraged, the assembled demigods proceeded to Chandravati with Lord Hari. When Mura saw the demigods, that foremost of demons started roaring very loudly in the company of countless thousands of other demons who were all holding brilliantly shining weapons. The mighty armed demons struck the demigods, who began abandoning the battlefield. Wow, not supposed to do that. Seeing the Supreme Lord Rishikesha, everybody say, Rishikesha, the master of the senses present on the battlefield, the furious demons rushed towards him with various weapons in their hands. And as they charged the Lord, he was holding a sword, a disc, and a club. So the Lord also has a sword. Krishna immediately pierced all their limbs with his sharp, poisonous arrows. Sri Krishna Bhagavan ki. Yes. Thus many thousands of demons died by the hand of the Lord. And at last, the chief demon Mura began fighting with the Lord. Mura used his mystic power to render useless whatever weapons Rishikesh unleashed. So this is a powerful demon. Indeed, to the demon, the Lord's weapons were just like flowers striking his body. Usually it's the other way around. But here, wow. When the Lord could not defeat the demon, even with various kinds of weapons, whether those that are thrown or those that are held, Krishna began fighting with his bare hands, which were as strong as iron-studded clubs. The Lord wrestled with Mura for 1,000 celestial years. A celestial year is like this. 1 year on earth is 1 celestial day. That's a long time. 1,000 celestial years. And then, apparently, fatigued, the Lord left for Badarik Ashram. Anybody been to Badarik Ashram? What's it like? What's it like there? What's the weather like? When do you go? When did you go? It must be cold by then, right? Not bad? All right. No, north. North, Himalayas. That's why I'm asking. It's the rest of the year, it must be very, very cold. Yeah, December, January, the doors are closed. All right, let's get back to the battle. The Lord wrestled with Mura for 1,000 celestial years, and then apparently fatigued left for Badakri Ashram. There, Lord Yogeshwara, everybody say, Yogeshwara, the greatest of all yogis, the Lord of the universe, entered a very beautiful cave to take rest. Oh, Dhananjay. Who's Dhananjay? Winner of wealth. That cave was 96 miles in diameter and had only one entrance. I went there out of fear and also to sleep. There is no doubt about this, O son of Pandu, for the great fight made me very tired. The demon followed me into the cave and, seeing me asleep, started to think within his heart, today I will kill this destroyer of the demons. Hari, everybody say. Hari. While the wicked-minded Mura was making plans in this way, from my body there manifested a young girl who had a very bright complexion. Mura saw that she was equipped with various brilliant weapons and was ready to fight. Challenged by that woman to do battle, Mura prepared himself and then fought with her. But Mura became astonished when he saw that she fought him without cessation. The king of the demons then said, "Who has created this angry, fearsome girl who is fighting me so powerful, just like a thunderbolt falling upon me?" After saying this, the demon continued to fight with the girl. Suddenly, that effulgent goddess shattered all of Mura's weapons and within a moment deprived him of his chariot. Mura ran toward her to attack with his bare hands. But when she saw him coming, she angrily cut off his head. Jai-ho! Everybody! Jai-ho! Thus the demon at once fell to the ground and went to the abode of Yamaraj. The rest of the Lord's enemies, out of fear and helplessness, entered the subterranean Patala region. Then the Supreme Lord woke up and saw the dead demon before him, as well as the maiden bowing down to him with joined palms. The Lord's face expressing astonishment, he said, "Who has killed this vicious demon?" He easily defeated all demigods, even Indra, and he defeated all the rulers of the lower planets. He even defeated me, making me hide in this cave out of fear. Who is it that has so mercifully protected me after I ran from the battle and went to sleep in this cave? The maiden said, "It is I, Lord, who have killed this demon after appearing from your transcendental body. Indeed, O Lord, Hari," everybody say, Hari. "When he saw you sleeping, he wanted to kill you. Understanding the intention of this demon, I killed the evil rascal and thus freed all the demigods from fear. I am your great Mahashakti, your internal potency, who strikes fear into the hearts of all your enemies. I have killed this universally terrifying demon to protect the three worlds. Please, my Lord, tell me why you are surprised to see that this demon has been killed." The Lord said, "O sinless one, I'm very satisfied to see that it is you who have killed this king of the demons. In this way you have made the demigods happy, prosperous and full of bliss. Because you have given pleasure to all the demigods in the three worlds, I am very pleased with you. Ask any boon you may desire, O auspicious one. I will give it to you without a doubt, though it be very rare among the demigods. I hope that each of us one day also gets asked by Krishna, ask any benediction. Me, if it was me, my Lord, please give me pure, loving devotion to your lotus feet. Then I'll be completely happy. The maiden said, O Lord, if you are pleased with me and wish to offer a boon, then give me the power to deliver from the greatest sins that person who fasts on this day. So, by fasting on Ekadashee, you get delivered from the greatest of sins. I wish that half the pious credit is obtained by one who fasts, who eats once in the evening. So some of you may have fasted all day. You're going to eat now. You get half. And one who eats at lunch gets half of that half. Oh, listen to this. And one who strictly observes a complete fast on my appearance day with controlled senses goes to the abode of Lord Vishnu for 1 billion kalpas. A kalpa is a day of Brahma. A day of Brahma is millions of years. 1 billion kalpas. Check this out. After he or she has enjoyed all kinds of pleasures in this world. So you're asking why we follow Ekadashee. This is the boon I desire to obtain by your mercy, my Lord. O Lord Janardhan. Now here, pay attention. Whether a person observes complete fasting, eats only in the evening, or eats only at midday, please give that person a religious attitude, wealth, and at last, liberation. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, said, O most auspicious lady, what you have requested is granted. All my devotees in this world will surely fast on your day. And thus they will become famous throughout the three worlds and come and stay with me in my abode. Just by following Ekadashee. Who wants to go to Krishna's abode? Then you know what to do. Follow Ekadashee. Because you, my transcendental potency, have appeared on the 11th day of the waning moon, let your name be Ekadashee. Everybody say. If a person fasts on Ekadashee, I burn up all sins and bestow upon that person my transcendental abode. The merit one attains by fasting on Ekadashee is greater than that achieved by observing any other kind of fast. So it's the greatest of fasting days. Or by going to a place of pilgrimage. To go to a place of pilgrimage, you got to buy a ticket. You got to go on the plane. 10, 15, 20 hours. Then once you get to India, then you got to go train or whatever. Hey man, just do Ekadashee. Just do Ekadashee. And even greater than achieved by giving charity to Brahmins. I still want some Dakshi. I tell you most emphatically that it is true. So who's speaking? Krishna. Lord Krishna said, Having thus given the maiden his benediction, the Supreme Lord suddenly disappeared. From that time onward, the Ekadashee day became most meritorious and famous all over the universe. O Arjuna, if a person strictly observes the Ekadashee, I kill all of his enemies and grant that person the highest destination. Indeed, if a person observes this great Ekadashee fast in any of the prescribed ways, I remove all obstacles to one's spiritual progress and grant one the perfection of life. Thus, O son of Pritha, I have described to you the origin of Ekadashee. This one day removes all sins eternally. Indeed, it is the most meritorious day for destroying all kinds of sins. It has appeared in order to benefit everyone in the universe by bestowing all varieties of perfection. One should not discriminate between the Ekadashees of the waxing and waning moons. Both must be observed, O Partha, and they should not be differentiated from Mahadvadasi. Everyone who fasts on Ekadashee should recognize that there is no difference between these two Ekadashees. Whoever completely fasts on Ekadashee, following the rules and regulations, will achieve the supreme abode of Lord Vishnu, who rides upon Garuda. They are glorious who devote themselves to Lord Vishnu and spend all their time studying the glories of the Ekadashee. One who vows not to eat anything on Ekadashee, but to eat only on the next day, achieves the same merit as one who executes a horse sacrifice. Of this there is no doubt. I just have one more thing. Everybody chant the Maha Mantra. One more time. And just one more time. Just a couple of more things. So this is from Prabhupada's Nectar of Devotion. In the Brahma Vaivarta Purana, it is said that one who observes fasting on Ekadashee day is freed from all kinds of reactions to sinful activities and advances in pious life. The basic, okay, now this is important. This is coming from Prabhupada. How many people accept Prabhupada? Very good, very good. The basic principle is not just to fast, but to increase one's faith and love for Govinda. Everybody say, Govinda. The real reason for observing fasting on Ekadashee is to minimize the demands of the body and to engage our time in the service of the Lord by chanting or performing similar service, such as hearing, remembering, praying, worshiping, the 9 different items of devotional service. The best thing to do on fasting days is to remember the pastimes of Govinda and to hear his holy name constantly. Did we do that today? Srila Prabhupada ki